Welcome to Mario Kart 64. Well, I should say welcome back to Mario Kart 64. I am your host, Hercules the Gamer. Last video about this, there was a multiplayer battle that I had with a buddy of mine. This time, I'm going to be doing the Grand Prix and do the races alone. And I'll be choosing our favorite little character, Toad. And I'll be doing the Mushroom Cup or 150cc. But all pleasantries aside, let's begin! Well, with all the racing that we're doing, there might be one. Let's talk about one that most people might be familiar with in racing games, Asphalt 9. Apparently, there's an update that came 2 days ago, I believe in April 3rd. It's known as the Italian Season update, and it's supposed to fix the issues of the cars that are currently in the game, and even include some new cars, including possibly one that is actually an Asphalt 8. But the real good stuff for the update was mostly to fix the issues with some of the cars, as their performance did not go as what they're supposed to. Ilmoff had mentioned that they have fixed the issue with a few cars. I only know 2 of them, or at least I remember only 2 of them, or 3. Third one seems to be the most stable, but still had issues. I don't know. But the one that most people really had a lot of issues with ever since there was an earlier update for it was the Bentley Continental GT3. That car had good handling and had a lot of potential, but the drifting was the worst in the entire game. Apparently people had a lot of problems with the drifting, and some say that it was, and many had actually said it was so bad that they couldn't even make it through the regular wide turns. That's something that I'm very disappointed by. I'm glad I do not have that car prior to this update. I'm pretty sure I would have been very frustrated. But I feel bad for the others that had that car. I guess that, and the fact that the cars seem to have very good stats, and I looked up on how its full maxed out golden stats were. It seems to have very promising stats. The handling was very, very good for the speed that it had. Apparently, the drifting was the worst in the entire game. Another car that apparently had performance issues was the Aston Martin Valhalla. The drifting apparently, and also the handling, were lower than what it said. But it wasn't as bad as the Bentley. The Bentley was the worst. The Bentley Continental GT3 was a D-Class car. The Aston Martin Valhalla is an A-Class car, as opposed to being an S-Class car in Asphalt 8. What in the world? Why did the item block not let me use the mushroom for nearly 3 seconds? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble. I better do something. Well, that was close. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Apparently there was those two cars in particular, but the first one that I just mentioned, the Bentley Continental GT3, was the worst. Now, the last one I can remember is the Ferrari SF90. That's not its full name, but I don't know how to pronounce that last part of its name, and I don't feel like doing that. But that car is an S-Class car, and the performance also suffered the same issue. It was rather different than what it actually said on the stat paper. Well, how very convenient. I'm pretty sure many people like that. I like the red shells in this game. If you're around the same position as the other racer, as opposed to placement wise, they will eventually start having delayed homing and eventually start running towards that kind of racer. Even though you technically are in front of them, it will still do it. But you have to really be in a position where you're not actually that far ahead of them at all, or else it would not work. I dealt with you. Are you still there? Okay, you two, you're getting on my nerves now. I hate this. That stupid tree. I think it's time that I not stop playing games here. I think it's time I get serious. No time for games now. There's also something very unusual. The blue shell are located in two specific areas where you could get them each and every time. One is in Luigi's Circuit, where if you manage to get a lone item box from the hot air balloon that comes down periodically and once in a while, you will automatically get that blue shell. In Koopa Troopa Beach, if you get through this really long ramp where there's an item block that's on top of I guess you could say a mountainous rock, you will get that as well, and you will only get those from those particular areas. And I'm not letting you get them anywhere else in this game, but I'm glad that I had to start for it. It would have been really, really annoying. Thank goodness I did not keep going. I would have got hit by that train twice. One thing I don't like about in the Asphalt 8 and 9, because they're the two games that I currently have, I don't like the trains, particularly in Asphalt 8. They are unnaturally fast because you're set somewhere, I guess. And I do not know where exactly you are in the world. I just know for the fact that you're in an area in Asphalt 8 where in the subway you have these bullet trains, and as soon as you actually see the bullet train, it's already too late for you. You already got ran over and sent flying backwards within at least 3,000 feet from where you started from. And what in the world happened just now? Excuse me? Okay, I think I just saw a glitch that happened. I literally had my item my items, my green shells. I literally had them stuck on the fence. They literally got stuck on the fence. I literally had both of my green shells stuck on the fence. Well, that was a very strange moment that happened. But in the end, I still won the race, despite that awkward situation that I was in. Well, that was a full win-win. I get my green shell stuck on the fence. So just to see everyone of you laughing at me while this happened, and probably scratching your heads about what exactly happened. And then I win the race afterwards, and I get into first position. But in general, all right. Only 3 are going to be able to get here. First 3. Now, who's sentenced to get blown up by the bomb cart and sent away in disgrace? Oh, it's Mario. That poor guy. Looks like he's sentenced to get hit by that bomb cart. While us 3 get our respective trophies. But we all know who's getting the gold trophy. Well, let's see. It's me! Our little buddy Toad has won the race and has been rewarded with the gold cup. Well, that concludes this video. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and click on the notifications if you want to see more videos. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.